Hello! Happy Veterans Day 2024. What is a veteran? A veteran is a former member of the armed services or military. Branches of the military include the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marine Corps, and the Coast Guard. And veterans may have served during times of war or peace. Hello, my name is Joseph Hesketh III, Corporal J.J. Hesketh, United States Marine Corps. In 1974, I was a senior in high school. I had 7 siblings, 5 sisters, and 2 brothers. My father was a captain in the Army, stateside during the Korean War. My paternal grandfather was a member of the Coast Guard, and his brother was Brigadier General William Hesketh. A Brigadier General is a 1-star general. The highest rank is a 4-star general. He was the youngest Brigadier General during World War II, in charge of the Army Air Corps in Berlin, as there was no Air Force at that time. Trying to determine my future, I was sure I would have to work and go to school at the same time, so I would have to pay to learn. After much thinking, I decided to go somewhere that I could be paid to learn. At first I tried the "Be All You Can Be" at the Army recruiter, told them I wanted to work on computers. After much testing, the Army said my test results did not support the course I requested. I walked away disappointed and stopped at the "It's not just a job, it's an adventure" Navy recruiter and asked about computers. The results were the same. I felt as though my dream of being paid to do something in my life was dwindling. The next recruiter was the few, the proud, the Marines. I was hesitant as I approached the recruiter and said, "I want to be a U.S. Marine." I took the testing and they said, "Come on down. We will provide that opportunity." I was overjoyed. So, on August 30th, 1974, I stepped on the Yellow Footprints in San Diego boot camp. This is the first step to becoming a Marine. After successfully completing boot camp, I was provided training at Quantico, Virginia, at the Marine Corps Development and Education Center for 3 months of training on computer operations. In those days, 50 years ago, the computer could not call my mother, take a picture of my father, and not fit in my pocket. A cell phone today is more powerful than the computer that I used. It was as big as a house. I spent my first duty station of 13 months in Iwakuni, Japan, learning and practicing all the basics of running computer systems that manage the manpower and supplies for the deployed soldiers in the Asian area. I spent my second tour in El Toro, California, doing what I had been paid to learn, operating computers. My final tour was also in Iwakuni, Japan, operating IBM mainframe computers. After discharge, I continued a successful career doing what I was paid to learn. These days, computers are everywhere. Even your phone is a computer, just compacted to a smaller size. As recently as last June, I worked doing the exact same thing as in 1974 to 1978, operating mainframe computers, using the same basic operating system code that was in use 50 years ago. Sometime in your future, you will decide what you want your future to look like. If you want something, go and get it. Be passionate enough not to give up. Please enjoy this rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. Full respect for some of our original veterans.